Fast forwarding come over watching the social so I'm saying GH Politics Avenue political stories training make ways make headlines ne generate be Akroma ewa ne de nia hombrox mu se ene ne de kanya Mr. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, share now for friends so answer into me and can be Nidium your more Rawlings energy sem anya sam kotwa na timi abawra eye Dr. Zenator Rawlings asweye ameno kase yenum and easy for any ajapa oni ehwese sene ma mani si bi bon homodin efa amanyusimu no na yehwese His Excellency John Mahama ebitimi appointing as any of his ministers na achianso emuye meno kasei Dr. Zenator Rawlings etimi appointing as Ghana's delegation to Pan-African Parliament and yaksem go to abram e yani gisem at this point in time yemonwram na yenhwene yeko ani de ba shena so am say I say GH politics.
Dr. Zenator Rawlings appointed member of Ghana's delegation to Pan-African Parliament. Dr. Zenator Rawlings, three-term member of Parliament for Clady Coral constituency, has been appointed to serve as a member of Ghana's delegation to the Pan-African Parliament, PAP. PAP is a prestigious continental legislative body bringing together representatives from each African Union, AU, member state, including at least one woman. This appointment highlights Dr. Rawlings' expanding influence on the African stage. The Pan-African Parliament, serving as a key legislative organ of the AU, plays a major role in supporting democratic governance, promoting Pan-African ideals, and fostering collaboration among national parliaments. As a medical doctor, environmental and humanitarian activist, conflict resolution specialist, and prominent figure in Ghanaian politics, Dr. Rawlings brings a wealth of experience to her new role. She is currently the chairperson of the Committee on Security and Intelligence.
Now, integrate value chain across agriculture, manufacturing, logistics, and services. Into Abasana, Omo Muyekia, Oma Sebio, Omoye, Nyomabi to say, Omo manufacture Nyoma, almost Omoye, logistics, any services, Obioha, Ebia Shazi, any Omo Muye, Korea services, our services, no, Sanyo, Betu Mabisi, na Ebie Ama. In Juma Aba Ekronim attract private investors with 300 to 400 million in seed capital from government and nearly $2 billion in private commitment. A buying away a sika almost 300 to 400 million dollars. Edi si say a sika yede be share a 24-hour economy no yede be shem edi start. Eye ne friend eye den getria ye de be share 24-hour economy plus in into 24-hour plus no enti aban $400 million. In fact so wo hwebu pa eye private sector no almost so ankra for person this sika be shem no eye ko almost 2 billion. It shows to say oman no ankra for are ready and aban so are ready a ombeka omontuma sie ni achechire Ghana me be kyerɛw eye impoma eye nwotwe a aban e be gina so e de 24-hour plus no ama oman no 1.7 million job realization no within 4 years no yen sabeka na eye indwuma so bebie na eye de Ghana yesikasam ejina de na so. Now CNN na wo hwe no eye Ghana CNN remember Remfi. Now this is how it's going to be. Number 1 no be manufacturing Ghana's industrial future. Now focus and scaling up manufacturing to reduce new exports and increase value added goods. Example, 50 industrial parks across Ghana. Akosombo, Japan, garment park for textiles and apparel export. Kumasi machinery hub for agro processing and light engineering. It focus no bako and 24-hour economy ebe gina so no ebeba manufacturing. Say nia yebetumi ayeden, yebetumi aye nyoma na sebio yama enyoma no edimu na sebio aye presentable na yetuma ton yeka say the value aka ho a utumi ya adie bi sebio adie no esombo na emom sibia wa package no sibia adie no wama no egina ne na so a eye akono no ebia sa adie no untumi nye ne sa aban through the 24-hour economy no aban besides get me the one get me sorry this is one sorry I went to two this is besides get me the one So two no air manufacturing. Send a beya ube to me air den, add value aka air den, nyoma ye manufactured okrum ha into be Ghana. Nebia or manufacture bibi to say ebia pencil. Obo also or to me air bibi to say garment intuma a buying per se oboa sa in juma we na sa industries we no sebio ombe jina omonaso na omutumi air den etumi a print more near cotton abroche yade value ka ho akosomo Japan garment pack for textiles and apparel export. Sa companies in now ho aban e de sa sika wen bi e behyem ema ombetumi ayentuma papa sebio Chinese de na ye kraba no ye betwa so na Ghana so yetumi aye bi kase wo ha ya dodo no wo ha na yetumi aye den akoton bi wa abrochiri enjuma nkura nketwa so a omoye entuma ho dwuma a omo print ntuma eye ntade no omo so aban de sika behyem na omo gina omo na so na omo ye dwuma che se ne be ya eye den oman no sikasem ebebiem na sebio eye den ankura so edwumadi omudi no omusika sem ebegina ne na so. Now we the second point. Now second pillar. The first pillar no enie. I'm sorry, I skipped the first pillar. The first pillar is about growth. Now the growth no agriculture for sovereignty and sustainability. Almost ekuya enso adie bia 24-hour plus no eno so ebedi ntintiman pa. Now revitalizing agriculture through climate smart tech enabling farming. And an example would be Eden Volta, transforming the Volta basin into West Africa's breakfast. And a year Shikpon, urban farming using smart irrigation in Accra and Kumasi. And a Agbeduwo parks. And a year agroecological zones with irrigation, solar power, and processing hubs. So this is also another pillar of the 24-hour plus. Now about ekuya, ya bese ekuya sebio ekuya da ekuya debia ye betumi di sebio ye re ahyem ebema ye nnuane enye ekuya ye nende ya na ekọ na sebio asay into your friend sustainable agriculture agriculture ebede no ho se yekase de sika hyema ade bia yedum pempenso bia ye ne betuma fidi ye ho ye betuma ade aduane ni bi so efidi ye ho ne aton bi eno na 24-hour economy no ebeden ede eni so ebesi so nti eno no bi ne say okọ be bi say Volta region sa insu a eda Volta region a sebio amanfo frɛ no the black voter, I think so. Sa insu ni say insu bia ekọ eman efa Ghana sebio efa baby bebre etumi kopie amanfo froso aban say omo pese omo making use of that insuo no se ne be ya omo sa insuo no omo didwa omo pese omo de omo nyoma ba ekrom ebi so ede nyoma efa ko nkro so enku adwuma ene ade no aban no ebepe den ekwan bi so use insuo ni ye se ebi a ship kwanam no besi so na sebio afa sa insuo no so ekọ na eba na ekuafo omo ho etumi de den omo enyoba anase omo products nyina no eguso na omo de ba krom na omo beton aban no be utilize sa insuo ni ye se ne be ya ekuafo a omo ho ni nyina no sebio omo nyina so omo yekua na omo nnoba no anase omo nyoma na omo bedua no ebetumi afine ni way aba ekrom omo so enya omo sika nti aban be use we nyina example sa insuo na eda ahonamemu no aban pese sa insuo a Ghana ekuafo be use a sebio technically ebe a transport channel a ekuafo a omo wo sa nkronkro a etwa Ghana ho hia omo da sa nsuo na no nyina no omo nyina nso ebetumi eyusu sa nsuo no ede omo nduaba ede abade ekrom omo obibi ti say Shikpon urban farming using smart irrigation in Accra and Kumasi and a 24-hour economy no ye ba be ye infuo e okrom na eno no ka kire obi obaka say ebe ne wa ye fu okrom and the oba abrochira yetumi si edan tenten obekọ so no my garden wosoro ebi wa ha utumi komantem bi na yakase area ha de yendua yensi dan wa ha ye be green ha nyina na de aye a particular small farm tech de irrigation ye betuma connecting nsu ama no sebio ye betuma wo small farms in the city and me mako Italy, there are so many of them there. Oko Europe, some of the countries are ebi okra edan so no obon say ye garden wosoro saa nyoma no na aban na epese 24-hour economy no Mekae se Mahama eka enkokon ketinkiti ende asamwajan mu nyina akesefo kra eje nkokon ketinkiti adwuma ne ye ende Ghana uyi imbebunu tena nipa beye enan ara enum omu nyina are into poultry farming. That is what the 24-hour economy wants to do. It wants people to control their own future, be their own farmers, be their own bosses. Inti even ekromu krampo no obeka se na me ameti kromu de ebede na metuma yekua John Mahama ni 24-hour economy policy na aba no mo amuti eye ekurom kurati kumase tenkran no mo betumi take advantage of it. Your modern kind of farming, you don't need to go deep in the forest to farm. You can be in the urban areas, you can still do farming. Irrigation system near good. Technology aba itumi eboa emetumi ye small gardens in the city is also part. Amafo betuma to asho mo say unia ye de ye nam nkran ye pensase a eye obi dia se bi onye ready say obi developing this year. Ye pese odi asase ma 6 years. The ben say ye ba be ye de fish pond ye ba be dua de garden eggs. We are going to make it in such a way say we are going to make sure say the value be ho ye be export it. That is small. E nketin na about together a country becomes economically independent. And these are some of the things 24-hour economy in now oko the third pillar our 24-hour economy mo a me chechiri mo achiro utie Ghana CNN very very important. Now third pillar near build 24 infrastructure for integrated growth. Now, focus will be on building the fiscal backbone for 24-hour productivity. Examples will be rehabilitating the roads and bridges in trade corridors. Also, inland water transport on Volta Lake and strategic air cargo hubs for exports like pineapple and pharmaceuticals. Into 24-hour economy, no, I buy any private sector na into the abandoned person and say infrastructure so pa into a buying edney beko de enquine ana equine a hodre Ghana a quine a here pa say a was a quan ye na a ma a juma ye no sebu ebe wawa into equine any bridges bia a buying who say a very vital sa bridge we ya ekuafo nnuane e faso no so much into also we dey important abai say 24-hour economy no sika ye dey abehye no enu bi na ye dey ba be select some of the bridges any enquine bi a e wo se ye obebi a farming area sa kwan no so person implement 24-hour economy now bridge that gap between the city and the villages sa kwan wan ya enuane no entumi ba enti sa kwan no ene sa bridges no aban say because of the 24-hour economy no and no say ade bi a omoni ebesi hu a omobe make sure say oma ayesa anyoma no eba inland water transport na me catch no Volta Lake no and so be use insuo no sebio ede didwuma sa insuo no entumi ntene nkokwa e say entumi de kodo bi siso sa kodo no ebeko tire tutire ekuafo mo kwan no hu nyina no obi abetumi afa ne nyoma ede akọ the next city the next town to make sure say business is up and down obi a dwuma koba sebia ye koba no na sika efa nipa nsem na oman no emu bie sebia obi wo ha onyanko be yekua oni ekua ni we be yedwuma nanso se de be obefiri bebi owo no akoba be ekua ni wo no ensuo so na wo so fa oni ekwan bi obefa so interbind the canoes a boat ebesisi sansuo so na a transporting for any aduane any services send be ya sebio obi wo ha otibebi enso betuma fa nsuo so akoye dwuma no aba sa anyowa no eboa ema de economy ejina na so eba pharmaceutical services na any production companies na aban so make sure 24-hour economy no strategic air cargo hubs and so ye betumi aye bibia omo ye inro omo so a sebio omo ye bibi ti se abrobe any nyoma bi baby omo wo ebia access to those places na adding aban ebefa kwan bi so nyoma bi wo ha I was say you try na yetumi emane beka ensa krom no aban ebetoto ema sa nyoma ni nyina so ejina na so these are all part of the 24-hour economy policy NDC aban 9 8 pillars ejina so inti enye just one statement obia be hwehwem I dey say enamampesie no uhwem a de wo pɛ no na we now oko the fourth pillar 24-hour plus no enie eno culture, creativity and tourism for jobs. And focus no on monetizing Ghana's culture, asset and creative industry. Examples in a tourism cluster along Volta Lake and Cape Coast. And also support for film, music, and fashion export, diaspora engagement through heritage tourism. So basically, tourism and so any creativity, culture, and also one part of 24-hour economy. They'll look at how they can convert some of our cities into tourism hubs. Maybe this is a Volta region. People want to travel on the lake, the Volta Lake. They don't know how to do it. I buy able to me the boat. This is so it will be a tourist attraction and for transport tourist. I call the back and send them across the Volta region all the way to the central region. A month 4% or we use some of the rivers or hono. These are all the things that are buying here Inti ewo 9 bebree. Enye yakaze 24-hour economy pa. MPP for Jimmy Tomo Tiasie. Bibi to say a year support for film, music, and fashion export. Nyama bebree oha. Yeah, industry na film industry no omu hia aban pese ohyemu kena na ejina ne naso se ne be ya yebesu yebetuma di dwuma ama ye sini twa na ye twa no ejina ne naso aban pese odi sika hyem omo pese omko into film acting omo pese omko into production omo pese omko into creating stars out of the industry no omo pese omo so omo export talent ni nyina no is part of the 24-hour economy aban pese ombeja the tourism industry no behind. They don't want to leave the creative the art behind. They want to also move them or tag them along. Now, where the fourth pillar. Omo mo abroche so mpeso mne Ghana din sa woso eba 24-hour economy na aban ebe making sure say was set pace no to make it easy for people to connect. Omo mpese omo so idiom culture baha no aban will make sure it becomes very easy. The Foreign Affairs Ministry, the Tourism Ministry, they will make sure they build a platform. It will be a conveyor belt. It will be the propeller. So the omo mo abroche no mo fie no omo betime din sa woso na ye exchange what we call intellectual mindset when it comes to tourism and how to export them and also share ideas. Heritage, any tourism, no. These are things that the government and making sure the 24-hour economy no. Pillar number 5 no any. Pillar number 5 are 24-hour plus the business no ebini. Now, supply chain and market system efficiency. Focus now will be on fixing logistics and market access bottlenecks. Example, cold chain networks for perishable exports, digital trade platforms for SMEs, and multimodal transport linking farms to ports. Inti Abani say the 5th pillar 24-hour economy plus is simple when it comes to cold chain network for perishable exports. Now, eba nyoma ebi say tomatoes, moko, nyoma bia ye twa ya e wo say sebio ye tumi ton no. Adekudi ntia eba Ghana titru obi a tomato seller, obi a oton or garden egg tomato farmer, garden eggs farmer, obi a onion farmer. There na ema omunyoma no obi a mango farmer, obi ha nyoma e prontem. Aban say 24-hour economy woman who say nyoma bebre o Ghana ehye anase esi omo ye saa ekuafo no esi omo kwan ema oman no enya ho mfaso no omo so nya ho mfaso. Obi ha otumiti anka botto be 50 na egu baako. Sene beya ode botto no anka no beduru krom na yetuma beduru bebi a wo se dunia ye de kɔ amano ne kura kɔtɔn no na ye din. Aban se 24-hour economy no omo de omo ni behwɛ saade no sene beya omo sebi omo yekuafo a omo dua nyoma a eprontem no sene omo dua ba no anase omo twa omo nyoma na ebeduru krom ntem sene beya so omo den kura saa nyoma no omo de kɔ amano ne ebi a Togo Benin krampo na ebetumi ayen tentem wano a empro wo mu nsem ema omo dwuma omo nyina enye kwa. Inti aban no ebe den ebe make sure say saa nkofo na omudua enuaba e prontem no nani beko omo ho na wafa ekwan bi so a omo nyoma no omo twa omo de betumi aba den aba krom ntem say freezer no no begum no begum transportation of those things no e betumi aba intentem inti ombe set up den akwan a omo betumi afa so a saa nyoma ni nyina no e beba krom ye betumi aton bi na ya ton bi so amano ne na oman no enya ho den sika digital trade platforms for SMEs and so wa winim ompese omo making sure say amanfo omo ye ndwuma nketenkete omo ye omo ankasa small medium enterprises no store small companies na omo Ghana no aban pese or find a way a omo so betuma ton omo nyoma ewa bruchire ene Ghana se ne be ya enye edin ebe easy amomo eno no omo betuma build platforms amomo a and the small shop bi ehye okankwa sa small shop no obi betumi ato bibi efri no ho etua no online ama ne nsaka sa nyoma no courier services beba enti aban no ebeboa ema ndwuma chochopo anketenkete no kra no omo so ewo aban edien krata so a ompese mbo omo so omo nyina omo boa na omo nyesika enti small shops the companies omo we mantem no aban enje omo wechire aban de omo nyina beka ho omo build platforms omo obi to kankwe na ne stock ketewa bi nyoma ketewa bi na oye enso tumi ton nyoma e okumase ni nyina ne sene aban ebe use the digital platforms no to make sure say people get access to a almost services. Into the account, multimodal transport linking farms to port. Into Aban is looking at how to link Ekuafo Omofuno to a central part of the country and also to the port. Senebeya say Aban to me connected the trains and the roads and the bridges are. Ya tamo nyomana say the port direct to the port. Say wo shipade twan nyomani free bibi wona farmer service center no so be boy Ekuafo nyoma ye no ejina na so into utwa nyoma na yeje edwa de ekọ nti saa na aban ne 24-hour economy no policy no ne 9 na the number 5 no the jane na so number 5 no eno no aka just say 8 pillars and 24-hour economy no ejina so. Now, number 6, capital for inclusive and strategic investment. Focus will be on unlocking finance for businesses and infrastructure. Example ni bini say Strategic Value Chain Development Funds (SVCD), and funded partly by levies on imports, time of use electricity tariffs to lower nighttime production costs, and a tax rebate up to 50% for 24-hour operations. Into Strategic Value Chain Development fund, funded partly by the levies. Into the Omubabe say strategically, Omubabe making sure say when it comes to value chain now. Sika sebio omudi beshem amanejina na so when it comes to the things we manufacture and the kind of businesses we are going to do, which all fall under 24-hour economy. They are going to fund it partly by the levies on import. Into nyomana sebio yebe krabano taxes yebe tosono sa nyomana yebe bano ye yisu kakra ene sa nyoma abai benya kakra no eno ene de be hye sa value chain development num sene be ya ye krom ha nyuma e wa ha no so be gina omo na so. Into abai is strategically trying to cut down the number of the amount of importer eba kronim. Now you a lot of export. Send a man for the bedi, bedi jar, or mobile sika. Now, dear Yanni Crabano, a becky to be.
Into way and somehow the team course or channel, so I'm not so Jim or had a sense of bad in their domain. I'm share my now, young for the cheesy and so on.